to get Carter Bryant. Oh, wait, my camera's here now. I was not expecting to get Carter Bryant. I really wasn't. Wow. So this was my big board. You know, we talked about it. Now, I understood how irrational it was to have Reno here. That was my heart speaking a little bit. But like I said, the entire stream, I said, I think Coward is the one that's going to land to us. So that's who I was focused on. When he was gone, I said, oh, okay, now I'm going to have to start dipping in the bag down here. No. Carter Bryant landed right in my top 2 players that I wanted. I am on a roll these last couple years, man. These last few years. I am on a roll. I am so excited for this. So he is a player that definitely fits what we need, right? One thing that we've been worried about this entire time, at least I've been worried about it. I don't know. Spurs fans have been more focused on center than anything, which I understand that. But I've been worried about us having a 3-and-D wing, right? Like we need a 3-and-D small forward, like undoubtedly. Okay. He has quite a bit of upside, but more than likely he would play a role, right? Just be a really good 3-and-D player, versatile defender, really good defender, very competitive. That's all we needed because I'm like, we got Wemby. Dylan Harper is going to be a star. I don't care. Don't worry. He's going to be a star. So I'm just like, hey, that's what we need, right? And as far as centers, it kind of came down to whoever's the best available, right? Malawach was gone, so I'm like, all right, let's get our small forward. You know, when he was gone, it's like, let's try to get small forward. If that small forward was gone, then who's the next on my list? Right? Okay, Reno shouldn't be here. I just love him that much. Okay, but now I'm looking at the next person. Okay, Coward. But the guys that I didn't want left, and I'm actually happy. They were on my list because I had to put them on here. But like Derek Queen, I saw quite a few people in the chat saying, "Hey, Derek." I didn't want Derek because he was kind of a weird fit for me because he doesn't play defense. Right? Super skilled offensively. Yeah, he's a big man. Yeah, we need a big man, but we need a big man that can defend if we're going to get one, right? So it was just kind of a weird one for me, right? Like, I could see him taking on kind of a Boris Diaw type role, but like, do we have to have that? Even Demon, I felt that way. Colin Murray Boyles, I was like, you kind of been there, done that, you know, with the small guys that are actually big. You know, I've seen it. That sounded really wrong. You know what I meant, right? You knew exactly what I meant. He's 6'7", but he's a power forward. He's strong, but it's like, but the guys that I really wanted were up here in this top 5. Honestly, I didn't care too much for Sorber. A lot of Spurs fans like Fleming. I understand the upside there, or, you know, the excitement there, but I just wasn't that sold. But my guys, my guy, we got him. Crazy. Was not expecting him to go that low, y'all. So it says No Ceilings had him going 9, ESPN had 12, Fanspo had 13. I've seen Carter Bryant be as high as like 7 or 8, you know? Wow. And this was one of the guys that the Spurs wanted, so that they really liked. Wow. Sammy Lee says Carter Bryant is better than Sohan. I don't care who's better than who. You think I care? Everybody's better than everybody. Dylan Harper's better than Castle. Wemby's better than Castle and Sohan combined. Everyone's better than everybody. This is good. You can have that discussion. You want to say Carter Bryant's better than Sohan? That's fine. I don't care. That's cool. We're looking good, bro. We're cooking. We are absolutely cooking. I love Sohan too much. No, Sohan's awesome. I don't necessarily think Carter Bryant's better than Sohan, but I love this. This is perfect. We're so back. We are so back. We are absolutely so back. Spurs got exactly what they needed. Now it's just a matter of a center. But guys, there's been some. Why are you so close to me right now? I'm sorry. There's been some news. Let me see if I can show you. Let me make sure it wasn't fake news and I didn't get like centelled or something. Let's see. Give me a second. Okay, well, it's showing that the Lakers have a lot of interest in him, but just talking about some guys that are available. As of right now, Walker Kessler's available. right? That's a defender that you can grab. I don't know what he'll cost though. I feel like he will cost quite a bit. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I have no idea what they're looking at or what they want, to be real. But there's some guys available. You can get you a center. The Spurs are undoubtedly going to get them a center. There's no way they let this, with this much talent on this roster, there's no way they go into this next season and they don't have a backup big. There's no way. You have to. Big yes to Kessler. That would be crazy, but I feel like he will be quite pricey, y'all, just to be honest. So we're going to have to find some other options. And then Yabusele, I know that they're interested in him. That would be a great pickup, right? I mean, he's not, a center, but that would be good. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to, I'm just excited. This draft couldn't have went better, which has kind of been just the Spurs' luck as of late, man. There's no way they were expecting Carter Bryant to go down that far. There's no way. We had teams trading up, and it just made me so nervous. And they trade up for Derek Queen, bro. They trade up for Derek Queen. Trading up for Cedric Howard actually did surprise me. I was not expecting that. I wasn't. I'll be real with y'all. I was not expecting them to trade up for Cedric Howard, the Grizzlies. Derek Queen is like, whoa, we weren't going to take him. I don't think so. I don't think Spurs going to take him. All right. So who's Sorber going to? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's going to OKC? Yeah, that makes sense. Good stuff, man. Yeah, that's really good stuff. Barnes, Keldon are both could get traded for us to move back in the late first round. Possibly. We'll see. I wonder who the Spurs would be looking at that point. I wonder who they would be looking at that point. But, like, if anybody's worried about whose job is at threat or whatever, it's kind of Keldon's. I mean, he's the type of player we need as a wing, true role player, great defense, can become a 3-and-D. That's what we really need, So that's that on that. But we'll see. You might still be able to use Keldon effectively. We'll see. And also, me saying this before the draft is even over, I might end up getting bit in the butt if Keldon is traded during this thing. But I don't think so. I haven't heard anything. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.